we are so lucky through everything that happens at CoMA. You know, the hundreds of pieces that these festivals have created.
They all get really into it and look forward to doing something a little bit different.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what your background is, doesn't matter how good you are, there's something for everyone to do here.
It's been so rewarding, really. It was wonderful.
To have what I've written actually brought to life by all of the people here is cool.
Just to be exploring different ways of making music.
It's the first time they've had kind of real people performing their pieces.
And then when we came downstairs and had an audience in front of us, people really went for it, which was brilliant.
It's about what you make of it, and so as long as you're willing to sort of surrender yourself to the experience and let the music take you somewhere, you're in for a treat every time.
The reason the festival was established in 2016 was to really showcase the extraordinary work that CoMA does, thanks to the repertoire and our publications of Open Score and now the part songs, to show that the essential truth of, after all, that's in CoMA's name, contemporary music for all, proving that's the point. And really, the essential watchword is participation, is getting involved, releasing as much creativity as we possibly can.
And I've come on board to help take the festival into its next sort of life cycle. So that includes things like involving more locations around the UK and beyond, looking at different ways we represent contemporary music through performance and through development, and seeing if we can take it to the next level, and just finding ways to keep the festival morphing so it's always moving forward into sort of new territory.
So I was here with Bolton Music Service with our youth orchestra, taking part in this amazing CoMA Festival day. You know, children learning musical instruments and young people coming along to orchestra is a great thing, but I think quite often we fall into the trap of them just playing typical Western canon. So I think it's really good to, you know, to expose them to this new music and for them to explore and see what people are writing now and people who are alive and a similar generation to them.
So I wrote my piece with a lot of sort of randomness and a lot of choice in a way that sort of allows the performer to be an individual within the ensemble. I suppose I was sort of trying to write in a way that sort of embellishes the different levels and to get the most out of that. It's really cool, especially because this is the first time that I've had anything performed.
With CoMA Glasgow, it's only just formed, so the group is growing. There seems to be quite a lot of interest, and the sound of our group when we play the contemporary pieces, it's very different to what you would expect from an orchestra, amateur orchestra. It's kind of electroacoustic, lots of percussion thing that you hear.
You know, it brings people together, and you feel like you're even, or how to say it, equal. Like you don't really search for, you know, who is better or not. Like you come as you are and you share who you are. And I like that we can do that.
Today the Non-Touch Orchestra is here to workshop 8 pieces by 8 composers from 3 local secondary schools. We actually contacted CoMA first of all because we wanted to play a piece by Sally Beamish called The Day Dawn, and CoMA's covering the hire and performance costs for that, so that's fantastic. And then when I started speaking to CoMA about our composition project, they're very excited to get CoMA involved with that as well. And the point is, well, it's been fantastic for the composers to work not only with the orchestra but also with the composer Andrew Tuvey to help them to improve their works and prepare them for us to play.
And what's extraordinary, you kind of can't help, as an older composer, reflecting back on what would I have been writing when I was 13 or when I was 15, and the standard is very high, so I'm chuffed, I'm very happy.
You know, so honestly, I just feel humbled and excited about what's going to be possible in 2022, and it will be, you know, it will be a moment of celebration because we will be coming together again. You know, will that have a digital component for sure? But I have no doubt also that insofar as all of this is possible, we will be together wherever we're in, you know, whichever location the festival is happening, and we will experience also that wider sense of togetherness of making music together as being part of this festival that connects so many parts of the United Kingdom together and increasingly internationally. I can't wait.